hi ladies, genitals, and non-binary friends. So it's been a while I didn't film anything. Mostly because I felt like, because I wasn't getting enough views, or what is even enough? Because I wasn't getting a lot of views and pretty much no interactions, I felt like it was kind of useless for me to film. But the whole point of making YouTube videos at first was just me liking to make videos. Like, the point wasn't to get views or interactions. So if it's just me talking to a camera and posting it on the internet, I think it's pretty fine. And if it can only help like one person, that would be amazing. So do let me know if this video helps you. I entitled this video "No Pressure, Just Vibes" because I feel like resolutions are not just outdated but also Why would you put pressure on yourself to achieve something on a certain time frame? It doesn't make sense. I'm making this video for you guys to have more clearance on what you want to achieve. So if there are skills, goals, anything you want to implant this year or the next, or whenever you feel like you're ready to do it, these are ways that actually helped me recently to start implanting new habits and maybe old habits that I let down in the past. The first thing I want to tell you guys about is a Notion template. If you guys don't know, Notion is basically an app but also a website that helps you basically get your whole life together. That is pretty detailed on how to use it. So I found this template and it's amazing because it makes you reflect on the past year. So this really helped me make a clear plan of what I want to achieve. So in this Notion template, you have different categories. I believe it's like personal. I think there is a YouTube part because the person that shared this template is a YouTuber, so you can just delete that and put something else. Academic, in case you're a student. If you're someone that works, you can just put work instead. And yeah, just personalize it to your liking and to your life. This template is amazing. I used it and it made me really get inspired to learn new stuff, like get better at Spanish, because I have some notions of Spanish but I literally completely forgot it. Yoga, meditation, I slacked off. I really slacked off, but I'm trying to be better at it. Actually, talking about meditation, I'm using a new app because I started meditating using Headspace, which is an amazing app if you're trying to start meditation. But right now I'm using Medito, which is a free app, because Headspace gets well, not free at some point, but Medito is completely free. It's amazing. So I'm gonna link for you guys a link to download the app Medito in the description. You can check it out. But it's just really cool. It's free. It doesn't have the best interface or anything, but it's really good and I love it. And they have 30 days challenges. I'm doing the 30-day mindful challenge or mindfulness challenge. And actually, if you didn't know, if you stick to doing something 21 days, it can turn into a habit, and that's amazing. I recently noticed that I never showed Fiji in the channel, which is crazy. Like, how never show her? I love her so much. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys about is yearly compass, or I think it's called like that. So this is basically a link again that I'm putting in the description, so you can download it or just yeah, you can download it or print it if you feel like it. And basically they're gonna ask you things about 2024 and 2025. What was amazing with this booklet is that I didn't know I did so much stuff in 2024. Like, I have the ideas, like the big things I did, but I didn't have an idea on how many good stuff I did. And it really made me think more positively and see or remember some stuff I didn't remember. And I believe it's the same for you. When you move on with your life, where in February 2025, I don't remember what I did in February 24. But if I try to remember, I can actually see that I did stuff that I didn't even think I did. I don't know how to explain it more to you guys, but I have a really bad memory, so I don't know if it's the same for everyone. But this really helped me refresh it and be like, actually 2024 was an amazing year. I did a lot of stuff. And one of the first things they ask you is to put the most important dates. I was putting the most random stuff. For example, I was going through my Snapchat and looking at pictures because it's how I remember everything. I use Snapchat. I take pictures. For example, I saw that one time I had a cake and that cake was amazing. So I put that date on the sheet board. I don't know. So you can put the most random stuff that just made sense and made you happy. That's it. You don't. It doesn't have to be major achievements. It can be anything that made you feel a positive feeling. Another app I want to share with you guys is Manifest, and I already talked about it, I believe, in my last video or the one before. And basically Manifest is an app that will give you prompts every day that you can really personalize it to what you want to attract, and you can see it every day. And at some point I got annoyed getting those notifications every day, but I realized that unconsciously I would read them every day when they come up on my phone, and I feel like I'm starting to believe what I'm seeing, so it's good. And if you guys want to download it, I also have a link in the description. So now that I shared with you guys all the tools that we can use to start new habits, not necessarily this year or this month, just whenever you feel like it, you can get back to this video and check the links. Another important tip, and remember, this is a tool, it's not your friend, ChatGPT. So AI, use AI multiple times a day, like I believe the rest of the planet. However, a really good use of AI that I didn't even think of before recently, letting it draft basically step by step how you're gonna achieve your goals. For example, I wanna get fit, but I can't go to the gym, I can't afford it, or I don't want to go out. So give me a step-by-step plan on how I can implant working out at home with no material whatsoever. It will give you a detailed plan personalized to you, and I think that's amazing. You can also try using it for manifestation. For example, what I love doing sometimes is like, I want to attract by 2026 traveling to New York. I'm on vacation in New York, give me like how my day would go, and it would give you a detailed day in your life with your perfect reality or with the thing you want to attract. And I think it's so fun, and it helps you script, because sometimes scripting it can be really hard. Like, I want this so bad, but it seems unreachable, it seems impossible for me to get it. Well, ChatGPT can give you a detailed description of you doing this thing, and it can make it realistic. So I don't want to make this video super long, and I will stop here, but if you have any questions or any tool you want to give me, it would be amazing. You can write it down in the comment. But before I end this video, I want to give you guys something to think about and to answer also in the comments if you feel like it, and if you got to this part. So, if there was an apocalypse, what kind of skill set do you think we would need to survive? For example, I think that someone that knows how to start a fire will be needed, because we will be able to create heat and to not die of cold. That's my example. Give me your example. What kind of skill set do you think we would need to survive in an apocalypse? If you didn't get this prompt, you can ask me and I will clarify it. Thank you so much guys for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time.